Genesis 1. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Plugging in. We have to get back. I was talking to Megan, my beautiful Meg. I know, she sighed as she spoke. I understood how she was feeling. A big part of me didn't want to leave either. This field seemed to stretch out forever, and the tree we were sitting under was the only one in sight. There were plenty of bushes, but no trees. It was so peaceful. The heat of the day was subsiding. The grass was dry and almost brittle in comparison to the soft sheet we were sitting on. I always have a sheet in the truck. Blankets give me the heebie-jeebies. Do you know what I mean? When you rub your hand over a blanket, it gives you a gross feeling inside, like when someone scratches a knife across a glass plate. We could plug in later, she suggested. I'm tempted, I smiled, but we both know the benefits of spending time with everyone before we plug in. Why do we plug in every day anyway? She sounded a little annoyed. Lots of people only plug in every second day, and some only once a week. She had this look on her face like she was entertaining the idea. I moved over to her and took her by surprise attack. I pinned her down and started tickling her. She was super ticklish. I knew that. Her laughter filled the silent field and echoed back at us. I drove her home in my dad's ancient rattling truck. She just lived a few houses away from me on the same street. She stared at me while I drove. What? I asked. You are pretty good to look at, she teased. Yeah, I responded, and you'll pass in the dark. She knew I was teasing back. As far as I'm concerned, you can't get much more beautiful than Meg. She was also very present. She lived in the moment with lots of enthusiasm. Same time tomorrow? She asked, jumping out of the truck. You betcha. I winked and ruffled her hair. When I got home, everyone was already in the plug-in room. I was a little late. Sorry, I said to everyone in the room. Not at all, my dad smiled. You are here, aren't you? Shall we begin then? Mom said. Jesse, why don't you start today? Don't wanna, Jesse answered. Jesse was my 5-year-old little brother. How about you, Jack? Mom asked my 11-year-old brother. Okay, he said. I'm grateful for my new second-hand phone, even if I'm only allowed one game and I only get to play it for half an hour a day. I'm still grateful for it. I got myself a new phone and gave my old one to Jack. He was obviously using the moment to express the fact that he would like more games and more gaming time, but he did say he was grateful, and that is something. Jesse, do you want to go now? Mom asked. What's grateful again? He asked. It's when you're thankful for something, or happy about something that happened in your day, Mom answered. Oh, that's easy then, Jesse grinned. I'm happy Gail had a birthday because we all got chocolate cake at school today. Joe, Mom looked at me. I'm grateful for friends that enrich our lives, I said. I was thinking about Meg. Boy, was I grateful for Meg. My dad spoke next. I'm grateful for my beautiful family and for my health. A healthy body enables a man to provide for his family. Mom smiled at him and then spoke. I too am grateful for my lovely family. And no matter how modest it is, I am always able to prepare a meal for them every evening. Mom was being modest herself. She was a great cook. She could make eggs taste like lobster. Then we all sat back in our chairs, stuck the warm plastic square onto our chests, and put our headphones on.